sat across the table, two coffee cups growing cold. Neither one was angry, we just had nothing left to hold. The rain traced lines across the window, like it already knew the end. You looked at me with tired eyes, like I was someone you had been. I searched your face for one more reason, one more spark to make us stay. But love had already packed its bags before either of us could say. Sometimes forever doesn't break apart, it's simply stop speaking. When the silence said goodbye, there were no tears left to cry. No slam doors, no last fight, just two shadows disappearing into the night. You reached for your coat, I reached for one last hope. But silence had already made its choice, long before we lost our voice. Long before we lost our voice. Your keys were still beside the doorway, your picture still hung on the wall. Funny how a home stays standing when everything inside it falls. I almost asked you not to leave, but love should never have to beg. If your heart had already gone, what was left for mine to save? Outside the rain kept falling gently, as if the sky refused to speak. Maybe even heaven knows some endings don't need words. Some people leave through open doors, you left through quiet. When the silence said goodbye, the room became too loud inside. Every clock kept counting time while mine stopped somewhere behind. You didn't promise we'd remember, you didn't ask me not to cry. You simply stood, then walked away when the silence said goodbye. When the silence said goodbye. I used to fear the sound of loneliness, now I understand. Silence isn't empty, it's filled with everything we never had the courage to say. Maybe that's why it still echoes every time the rain begins. When the silence said goodbye, it took forever by surprise. Not every ending burns like fire, some disappear like fading light. I'll never hate the love we have, I'll never wish we'd never met. Because even in the quiet, you taught my heart how deeply it could love. Now every evening the house grows still, and somewhere between the falling rain and tomorrow, I finally hear my own heartbeat again. the city's wearing shadows, streetlights trembling after rain. The clouds drift slowly over rooftops, but somehow everything has changed. I look above the quiet skyline, searching where the stars used to shine. The same old moon is still watching, just from a different life. Do you ever stop and wonder, when the evening starts to fall, if the sky still keeps our secrets or remembers us at all? Distance changes everything except the sky above us, beneath the same broken sky. You and I still share the night. Different roads, different dreams, different hearts than we used to be. Maybe you're smiling somewhere while I'm breathing this lonely air. Though we're worlds apart tonight, we're still beneath the same broken sky. The wind still knows your first name. It whispers softly through the trees. For a second I could almost swear you were standing next to me. The cafe where we planned forever has new faces every day. Life keeps writing newer stories while ours slowly fades away. I don't ask the stars to bring you back, I don't ask the rain to change. I only wonder if for one small moment you remember my name. Some memories grow quieter, but they never disappear. Beneath the same broken sky, time keeps teaching us goodbye. The seasons change, the years moved on, yet somehow your light still lingers on. If you ever look above tonight and see one lonely star burning bright, know someone once loved you enough to never stop wishing you well. We promised forever without knowing how short forever could become. But if love leaves anything behind, it's the courage to keep looking toward tomorrow, even with yesterday still living inside us. Beneath the same broken sky, I finally understand why some people aren't meant to stay, yet they never truly fade away. You became a chapter, not the ending, a memory, not my destiny. And every time the stars appear, I'll smile, knowing somewhere we're both still standing beneath the same broken sky. Stars don't hurt, they simply remind me that love once existed. This road looks smaller than I remember. The old cafe has changed its name. Fresh paint covers tired windows, but the air still feels the same. The bookstore where we lose our weekends is now an empty stretch of glass. People hurry without noticing how loudly memories can last. A cold wind moves across the sidewalk, carrying the scent of rain. For one brief second I can almost hear you softly calling my name. Time can rebuild every street, but it never rebuilds the heart. Every storm still whispers you in every drop that hits this roof. I don't hear your voice, I hear the life we almost lived. The thunder fades, the clouds move on, but somehow every rainy night still knows where you belong. The river keeps reflecting sunsets like nothing here has ever changed. But I'm no longer chasing yesterday, I'm only passing through again. A little girl runs past me laughing, holding tightly to her father's hand. It reminds me how love keeps moving even when we don't understand. I breathe the evening a little deeper, not to search for what I've lost, only to thank the road behind me for leading me this far. Some memories become lighter the moment you stop carrying them alone. Oh, every storm still whispers you, but it no longer breaks me in two. The rain still writes your name across the windows of my mind. Yet every season teaches me that even storms must someday leave, and maybe hearts can learn to bloom again. If we had stayed together, would we still be smiling today? I'll never know, and somehow I'm finally okay with that, because loving you was never my mistake. Refusing to let go almost was. Every storm still whispers you like an old song carried by the wind, not asking me to turn around, only asking me to remember. I'll always love the chapter where your name lived beside mine. But tomorrow belongs to someone I'm still becoming. The clouds begin to open, a single ray of sunlight breaks through the rain. For the first time, I don't wait for you, I simply keep walking. Carried us through every season, believing love could outlast time. I held the pieces when they shattered, certain they'd somehow realign. I blame the distance, blame the silence, blame the miles we couldn't see, until I faced the hardest truth. Some endings don't belong to anyone. You can hold a falling star without stopping it from falling. I couldn't say forever, no matter how hard I tried. Some rivers find the ocean, some dreams become goodbye. I loved you with both hands open, never learning how to hold the wind. Maybe forever was never ours, only the beautiful moments we lived within. There was a time I'd count my failures like they were stones inside my coat. Every memory grew heavier, 'cause I refused to let them go. Now I wear them differently, like photographs inside my wallet. Not to remember what I lost, but to remember who I was. You love the best parts of me before I even knew they were there. Maybe love doesn't fail, maybe people simply reach different shores. I couldn't say forever, but I wouldn't change our story. Even broken promises can leave beautiful memories. You became the reason I believe hearts can heal, because the deepest scars often prove the deepest love was real. If forever had lasted, would we have learned everything we did? Maybe not. Maybe love isn't measured by its ending. Maybe it's measured by how much light it leaves behind. I couldn't say forever, but forever saved a part of me. It taught me how to forgive, how to lose without losing myself. I hope your mornings are peaceful, I hope your nights are kind. And if you ever remember me, remember the man who loved you honestly, even when he couldn't say forever. Some stories are meant to end, not because they failed, but because they already gave us everything we needed. I found a weathered cardboard box hidden on the highest shelf. Dust covered every corner, like time had forgotten it itself. Inside were pages folded carefully, your name written across each one. Words I always meant to tell you, but never found the courage to. Some were written after midnight, some beneath a rainy sky. Some were only 3 short sentences explaining why I couldn't say goodbye. Funny how the loudest feelings become the quietest pages. These are letters that never reached you. Every line still carries the truth. Ink may fade, but love remembers. Even after changing into blue, I sealed my heart inside those envelopes, waiting for the perfect day. But life kept turning faster than my courage, and you slowly slipped away. One letter spoke about forever, another planned a little house. One simply said, I'm proud of you, the words I never said out loud. I smiled reading your birthday letter, the gift I never got to give. Funny how a future disappears while the paper somehow lives. I traced your name with tired fingers, like somehow it would bring you near. But paper can't replace the heartbeat, and memories can't live right here. Some words arrive too late, even when they're written on time. These are letters that never reached you, still waiting where I left them years ago. Every page holds another version of the man I hoped you'd always know. I don't expect you to read them now or answer what there's left unsaid. Some conversations never happen, yet they never truly end. Yet they never truly end. If I mailed them all tomorrow, would it change anything? Would they find your heart or only your mailbox? Maybe some letters aren't written to be delivered. Maybe they're written to help the writer heal. These are letters that never reached you, but somehow they finally reached me. They reminded me who I was before regret became my language. I'll tie them with a faded ribbon, place them gently back inside. Not because I'm hiding from the past, but because I'm finally able to leave it there. If you ever wonder what I never found the courage to say, every word still exists, folded carefully inside the silence between yesterday and today. And today. This afternoon the sun was setting just behind the old cafe. I caught 2 shadows on the sidewalk, walking like they knew the way. For just a second I believed one of them belonged to you. Then the light kept slowly moving, and the moment slipped right through. Funny how the smallest things can pull the lifetime from your chest. One quiet glance across the street, and suddenly you're 22 again. Maybe people walk away, but memories learn how to stay. Our shadows stay together long after we let go. The light remembers where we stood, even if we don't anymore. You found another morning, I found another road, but somewhere in the evening sun, our shadows still come home. Bookstore closed last winter, the bench beside the river's gone. Even places have their endings, still somehow they carry us on. I heard our favorite song today, playing from a passing car. I didn't turn around this time, I simply listened from afar. There's peace inside the hurting now, a different kind than I once knew. Not because I stopped loving you, because I stopped fighting the truth. Some loves aren't meant to last, only to change us. Our shadows stay together, even when our heads could not. Some stories leave the final page without forgetting what they wrote. The daylight slowly fades away, but silhouettes remain. Maybe love was never lost, it only changed its name. If someone asked me years from now, did you ever love someone enough to lose yourself? I'll smile and think of you, not with regret, not with anger, only gratitude for teaching me how deeply a heart can feel. Our shadows stay together in every sunset's fading glow. Though life has taken us apart, the light still knows I'll never chase yesterday again. I'll never ask the past to stay, because some love stories don't end with goodbye. They continue as quiet shadows walking beside us for the rest of our lives. When evening falls, look at the ground. If two shadows cross for just a moment, maybe that's us saying hello one last time. I drove past the house this morning. The curtains weren't the ones we knew. Someone planted yellow flowers where winter once belonged to you. The mailbox wears another family name, Children's bicycles fill the drive. Life has quietly moved forward without asking either of us why. For a moment I stood there smiling, not because it didn't hurt, because the place that held our story found another chance to love. Homes are built from walls and windows, but love keeps moving. Some hearts never come home, they keep traveling long after they're gone. They leave a little light behind inside the people they once called mine. I stopped asking where you are, I started asking who I've become. Maybe that's how healing begins, when the road ahead feels longer than the one behind. I found your old scarf in a drawer, still carrying the scent of autumn air. I smiled before I folded it, then placed it gently there. Not every memory needs a funeral, not every photograph should fade. Some belong beside tomorrow's proof that yesterday was real. I used to fear forgetting, now I understand. Remembering softly is a different kind of love. The heart doesn't lock its doors, it simply learns new rooms. Some hearts never come home, yet somehow they never leave. They're stitched into quiet moments, hidden beneath every breath we breathe. You were never mine forever, I was never yours to keep. We were only passing through, teaching each other how deeply love can reach. If I could speak to the man I was back then, I'd tell him, don't hold so tightly. Love isn't measured by how long someone stays, it's measured by how honestly you loved while they were there. Some hearts never come home, taught me darkness doesn't last. I'll carry your kindness, leave behind the sorrow, because the best part of loving you was becoming someone who knows how to love again. The wind turns another page, the sky clears once more, and somewhere inside this quiet heart, a new beginning is already knocking. Morning found me by the shoreline, coffee warm in both my hands. The waves erased 1,000 footprints without asking where they'd been. The sky wore shades of quiet gold, the kind you always loved to chase. For the first time I could watch the sunrise without searching for your face. The gentle wind moved through the silence, not to bring you back again, only to remind my restless heart that every night must end. Healing never knocked on my door. It arrived one quiet morning when I stopped waiting. This was the morning I finally let go, not of your memory, but of the weight I used to hold. I kept the love, released the pain, like winter giving way to spring again. You'll always be a beautiful part of me, but you no longer decide how tomorrow feels. I passed the places we once treasured, the little streets we used to know. Nothing asked me to stay behind, nothing asked me to let you go. The cafe still serves the same old coffee, the river still reflects the sky. Only one thing finally changed, the man looking through my eyes. I smiled at strangers passing by, I laughed without feeling guilty. Somewhere between all those ordinary moments, life quietly returned. I thought healing would feel like fireworks. Instead, it felt like breathing without hurting. This was the morning I finally let go, where hope became stronger than yesterday's echo. I carried every lesson, left behind every chain. Love didn't leave me broken, it left me changed. Every tear became a river, every scar became a guide, leading me gently back to myself. If we never meet again, thank you for every sunrise we shared, for every rainy drive, for every ordinary Tuesday that became extraordinary. Because you were there, you were never the ending of my story. You were the chapter that taught me how to write the rest. This was the morning I finally let go, the morning my heart chose hope. I stopped asking the past to stay and started welcoming today. If love ever finds me once again, I'll open the door without fear, because losing you didn't teach me to stop loving. It taught me to love with courage, to love with honesty, to love without fear of goodbye. The rain is only a memory now, the horizon is clear. A new road stretches beyond the sunrise. I take one quiet breath, one steady step, and without looking back, I walk toward the life that's been waiting for me. was no storm outside the window, no shattered glass across the floor. The city carried on like always, while something quietly closed the door. You folded up your favorite sweater, placed it gently in your bag. Even goodbye looked beautiful, and somehow that made it hurt more. You smiled the way you always smiled, soft enough to calm the rain. But this time it wasn't reaching me, like sunlight through a moving train. Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it slowly forgets its own name. It was the night love lost its name. Nothing looked different, yet nothing stayed the same. Your hand was close enough to touch, but somehow farther than the stars. No promises were broken, no voices filled the room, just two hearts quietly realizing love had become a memory too soon. I still remember every detail, the ticking clock, the hallway light, how ordinary moments became the ones that changed my life. Your perfume lingered in the doorway long after you were gone, like it refused to believe our story had moved on. I reached to lock the front door and stood there with my hand in place. Some homes become much colder the second one heart leaves. Silence has a language only broken hearts can understand. It was the night love lost its name, the night forever missed the train. Every photograph still looked alive, while everything inside me changed. The moon stayed hanging in the sky, the rain kept falling all the same. Only we became strangers, standing inside the same old maybe love never really dies. Maybe it changes shape, it becomes a song you can't finish, a street you no longer drive, a voice you still hear when nobody is speaking. It was the night love lost its name, but not the memories we made. I'll carry every laugh we shared without wishing you had stayed. Some people become forever, some become a quiet light. You'll always be the chapter that taught my heart how beautiful and fragile love can be. Tonight the sky is clear, the rain has finally stopped, but somewhere inside the silence I still remember the night love lost its name. You always loved the golden hour, when daylight melted into flame. You'd stop whatever we were doing just to watch the colors change. You'd reach for my hand without a word, lean your head against my shoulder. The whole world seemed to slow itself as evening quietly grew older. Now the sky still burns with amber, painting clouds in shades of gold. But beautiful things feel different when there's no one left to hold. The sun still knows how to shine, it just doesn't feel the same. The sunset we never shared still paints your colors everywhere. Every orange sky, every fading light brings back another sleepless night. I stand where we used to stand, with empty pockets and open hands. The evening ends, the stars appear, but you're no longer here. There's a bench beside the shoreline where we carved our initials once. The wood has aged, the tide keeps moving like nothing ever happened to us. A young couple sits there laughing, making promises we used to make. I smile because I hope forever is kinder to their hearts than fate. The breeze still carries ocean whispers, the waves still kiss the quiet sand. Time kept every part of the sunset except your hand in mine. Some places never forget, even when people do. The sunset we never shared still finds me waiting somewhere there. Not because I'm hoping you'll return, but because some memories never stop burning. The horizon closes another day, just like you quietly walked away. The light grows dim, the shadows start, yet you still live inside my heart. I used to think the ending of the day was the saddest part. Now I know it's remembering who I used to watch it with. Some sunsets are beautiful because of the sky, others because of the person standing beside you. The sunset we never shared became a picture in my prayers, not asking heaven for another chance, only thanking it for our dance. Somewhere you're watching evening fall, I hope it still brings you peace. And if our memories cross your mind, smile the way you always did. Tomorrow the sun will rise again, and somewhere beyond the morning, another sunset will wait. I'll watch it for both of us.